Hello, everyone. That's us again, me and Jose, great Jose. And today we have great news. From my side, I can tell that we have cold data back. And that's for me, it's the biggest and greatest news. And I have some real good trades for you. So be ready for it, my friends.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's great. We have the COT data back with you. And also, when it comes to a lot of information today is the Tesla investor. So I want to make sure everyone on Instagram, your Instagram, soon my Instagram, everyone is watching us all over Brazil, Parabéns, Brazil, and everyone is watching us on YouTube. Make sure that you're connected because we have a lot of great information. A lot is happening. We're going to talk about Tesla. We're going to talk about a potential trade. I know there are no guarantees, but we will show you what we're doing, the simulation. Whatever happens, happens. If we lose money, we have our live accounts, but for privacy, same, you guys, myself, Leo, we won't share, but we will share the data, what we're doing it, because, ladies and gentlemen, in Latin America, Elon Musk, Jesus Christ, is going to save our Mexican brothers. Leo, $5 billion investment in Mexico, in Monterrey, Nuevo León, hermano. Viva Mexico, cabrones. And my friend will teach everyone today live. And we don't want to say that, but we told you so. This $5 billion investment in Mexico, it's going to be one way that you can spot an easy fundamental Forex, FX, divisas, currency trades, one of the best of all time. So recently, Leo, the dollar index that, every Twitter influencer thinks they understand has been going up, but the Mexican peso is paying no attention to the dollar index, DXY. The Mexican peso is alive because the Mexican peso is following Jesus Christ.
Cold data never lies, my friend.
Hallelujah, COT data. Hallelujah, Elon Musk. Obrigado, Musk. Viva South Africa.
That's it, my friend. I want. There's one trade in particular that I like a lot because that's one trade that I did a lot in the past. But let me just invite people. And this is one that I call almost an easy trade because it's a commodity and there's not a lot of suppliers, so we can the market's not big, so we can understand more or less what's happening. And for this case, more than ever, what can I say? COT data is extremely reliable. And it's orange juice. Let me show you what we have here. Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen, my friend?
Yeah. Okay, I see your screen. Go ahead.
So
perfect.
What we have, what COT data is telling us is telling that we have two signals for orange juice, and these two amazing signals. First one is COT index signal, and the second one is let me just do it better. Let me share the screen, not the okay. So here we go. Okay, let's find. So here are the both signals. Orange juice possible top for COT index, and sell signal on open interest. What this is one extremely powerful because I talked about it on the last week, and what is this telling? This is telling that this is the speculators are so long, they have so many positions that they never had this kind of positions in the past. So it's a high probability that they are going to take profits on the next coming days. And where is it? Orange juice here it
right
is. I was almost unlearning how to use it. Check here how the net positions are stretched. Okay, this is on the extremely stretched, and look at this. I can yes, I already looked at the chart, but looking only at this, I can say for sure that we have also a stretched chart. So take a look at it. Look at what orange juice is doing. Okay, so this is an all-time high. So
Correct. Yes, it is.
So we have a cheap stop loss. Okay, so let's say that we can do our stop loss on this zone. Okay, and if you look what orange juice do every time, and why the cycle is so it's so perfect, because it's something that we have harvest, and we have to plant again, and it's not something that you can fabricate in a factory. You have to, so it have all the cycles. And right now, even let's say that the price is extremely high because some kind of problem in the harvest, whatever, but this do not this one time or another have to go down. And thinking about how let's say, even if the orange juice is extremely hard to obtain, this does not mean that everyone is going to start to drink more orange juice. In fact, this is the opposite. The price is going higher to a point that the elasticity of price stops and people stop to consuming. Okay, so you will not drink orange juice if it's worth $100 1 liter of it. Okay, so this is one easy trade. So what's the thing here? If you are extremely aggressive, like I like to do, I enter the trade where it is now and stop on the high. Okay, if you get stopped, wait one or more day and enter again. And what's the potential for this trade? If you look at all these previous cycles, we are talking about a lot of pips. Okay, a lot of pips. We're talking about at least 1,200 pips. Okay, and in this case, if we go back to the base, that I strongly believe that we are going back again, we are talking about 1,500 pips. So let's say that we are risking we are risking 60 pips. We are risking 60 pips to gain 1,500. So just to imagine this, let's say that we are doing I think it's 0.5, yes. So let's say that we are talking about okay, so that's it. We are talking about on the micro lot of risking $6 to put 150 on the pocket. Okay, or if you are more, if you like more, let's say that we are going to 10 lots, so you are risking $1,300 to put $13,000 on the pocket. That's look a good trade for me. What do you think, Jose?
It's a basic trade. Yeah, not too crazy, not too complex. And I think a lot of people can take advantage of that. And what I like about the COT data is that we're talking about stuff that people consume, man. People know about these. And I think it's a great opportunity for everyone. We have it back. So we want to make sure everyone knows about it. Simple trade, not too complicated. And sometimes people think like, well, I can do these with futures. No, you can also use some CFDs with some brokers, and you can do that as well.
Yes, that's it. And I think this is today the most impacting trade that I have. And I say this because I did this trades in the past, and orange juice is respect a lot COT data, and the cycles are well defined, and it worked It's a good trade. So Jose, can I pass the ball for you, my friend?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of great stuff that we can share today. Let me just show you. Let me know when I can share my screen.
Yes, you can go ahead, and I'm going to prepare another chart while it.
Okay, right now, after hours action in the United States, we have sales for 13.71%. And I think it was Jim Cramer, as usual, as useless as he is. He was indicator on one of his emails. I think I have the email, man, because it was so, it's bizarre, man. So the idiot, because there's no other way to put this. I'm just gonna block this so I can actually bring the email. So everyone sees the email. And I saw the email. I was like, I was busy, so I have no position. But the reality is that he, on an email from his product, I have his product, it's like $500 per year. And what is that idiotic email? That's right, man. You're gonna laugh. Watch this. It's unbearable, the level of stupidity of that man. Look at it. Look at the email. Do not act on activist Elliott push for sales for board seats before earnings. You see that? Don't act. Basically, like, don't buy. Okay. And he's like, activist investor Elliott's management decision to nominate the board. Let's just right here with my blue pencil. Candidates at Salesforce could be a win-win, but don't act ahead of earnings. Don't do anything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bullish. This is a bullish sign. And look what happened after earnings. We're up 13%. 13%. So right there, that's a great trade for those that actually trade options on a weekly. My signal was the idiotic email that CNBC Jim Cramer sent out. That was my buy signal. I love it. Now, looking at what Tesla is doing after hours, I can tell you right now, we are 203. We've been defending the level 200 now. I'm not saying it's not going to drop, okay? I'm not saying it's not going to drop, but definitely let's take a look at what I'm looking at levels. Now, this is a very important level. Look at this. So today at 4 p.m., Leo, as soon as the market closed, we have rotation levels. And this is one of the capital rotation levels, something that we're going to bring for our future service together. Where exactly is the money flowing? Because that's the most important thing. Where is the money flowing? So at 4 p.m. New York time, 300, I repeat, $306 million rotated at $202.77 on Tesla. And, and right now, look at that. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Right now, in the after hours, we are at 203.74. Now, it seems that it's not a lot, but it's almost 1% up on a $300 million trade. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. You see that? So that's what we're going to do here. That's the kind of information you guys are looking to have when you come to our live events. Now, the other thing I want to start talking to you, Leo, is that we already published what is going to be our FX trade of the quarter. I see that we're going to be long Mexican peso all the way until we hit our target. My target, ladies and gentlemen, is Mexican peso, and we're going all the way to 14.57. 14.57. And let me tell you why is that, Leo. I truly believe this is going to happen because there's this massive investment, okay? Massive investment, yeah, from Tesla. It was published on Bloomberg.com this morning. And let me share it with you. Mexico. For the Mexican factory in Nuevo León, Monterrey. Okay. And Nuevo León. There you go. This is China. I thought I had it. 5 billion. I want our audience to see what it's all about. I don't know if I have it. Oh, wow. I cannot find it. There you go. Well, it's also is published on Gulf Business. Tesla Mexico plan require $5 billion. $5 billion. That means that they're going to need to actually put that into Mexican peso. Okay. So that what it means is that will affect. This is one of those types where you have a big transaction. And usually what these companies do, companies like Tesla, is that they actually go through, I will say JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, through their FX desk, and they buy the currencies. It won't happen.
That's what I do when I need to bring money for like $5 billion. I go to these guys.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the most important. So this will have an impact in the Mexican peso. And I was sharing with you, we can take a look at what's the dollar index doing. And a lot of people were like, okay, the dollar index was going up. Let's take a look at how it did on February. Okay. This is dollar index. This is supposed to, people use it, most influencers on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. They use it to track when to actually buy euro or sell euro. Okay. But you can also follow us and understand more about the COT data, the COT, commitment of trader reports, to understand what it is. So last month, 2.81%. February. That means that the dollar did very well. But if you take a look at the monthly chart, let's take a look at the monthly for the Mexican peso. Oh, what do you see? Do you see that? February, the dollar index did very well against the Great British pound, the cable, the euro. But when it comes to the Mexican peso did better. Órale, way. So 2.81% for dollar index. Euro was crushed. The pound dollar was crushed. But the Mexican peso shine way. It did very well. It did very, very well. So what you see here, I'm just going to move this expansion. You see, the dollar tried to go up and then collapsed. So in reality, all the way from the top to the low, the Mexican peso appreciated in February 5.14%. That's a lot of pips.
And we told about it.
We told you guys. We told you. But now I'm going to show you something big, something I understand is guidance. Remember, trading and investing is risky, but we are here to guide you. So this is guidance, what I'm about to show you. And this morning, right away before the show, I saw, not only I saw, but I read the whole thing. And I was like, you know what? This is important. This is going to affect the FX markets. This is going to affect currencies, Forex, and the Mexican peso. Mexican peso is going to appreciate even more. So guys, using RoboForex, this is a Forex trading account following the platform MetaTrader. What I'm doing is that I have two accounts for a little bit of guidance. Whatever happens, I will share with you. And if you guys want to use this as a guidance, okay? Guidance, be my guest for you to be my guest to follow this information. Leo, a $3,000 capital, okay? We're selling the minimum, which I think will work with any FX broker, Forex broker that offers MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 with a leverage, very important, of 500 to 1. This is just if you want to do it. You can always adjust. But I think that half a lot is the minimum requirement. And this morning, right here, Leo, you see, I sold the dollar and bought Mexican peso. This account with $3,000 in capital right now has open profit $488. That's almost 10% in less than 24 hours. Following the fact that I went over this news, understood what it means. The news in the context of the FX market, the Forex market. So by reading and understanding that those are $5 billion, and hey, man, you cannot pay people in dollars in Mexico. You have to get the Mexican peso. So you need to exchange. That is going to happen. And $5 billion, that's a lot of coin. That's a lot of dollars, my friends. So taking $3,000, you open your MetaTrader 4 account, and you're not going to trade. That's the most important thing. You're going to position yourself to win, to make money, because we are here, because we want you guys to make money. So we want your success. And based on our analysis, my perspective, those $3,000, what I'm looking is, I already have my take profit. Look at it, Leo. My take profit will be down here, okay? And down there at almost 15.72, okay? My $3,000, or the $3,000 that we're using as a guidance, will make, for anyone that wants to make this trade, $7,000. So $3,000 for a $7,000 profit, Leo. $3,000 for a $7,000 profit. That's our guidance. My stop loss, I will be very, very blunt. This money, if it doesn't work, will be lost, but this is an investment. Asymmetric risk, okay?
Yes,
Asymmetric risk.
And cold data is telling that we have more to go.
Yeah, there's more to go. We have the signs behind us. So this is the beginning. So this is for the one that want to take risk. If you want to take risk, this is for you, because when it hits our target, that will be potentially $7,000 in profit for you. You will not invest a lot of time. You will position yourself with a developing, life-changing opportunity. Okay, life-changing opportunity for you. Now, this is one, okay? This is one guidance account. And this account is called Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
Then the second account is called Tacos al Pastor, Elon Musk. You know? Tacos al Pastor. And this trade is for those of you in Brazil, those of you looking to make more money, but you don't want to risk your entire account, okay? So this account is with, hypothetically, you'll actually have $10,000. Same, you're using leverage 500 to 1, and you're taking advantage of the news that Tesla has to invest $5 billion at least in that new factory in Nuevo León, Monterrey, Mexico. So here's the setup for the trade, Leo. I'm looking it to go only. Now, listen, this is a little bit different, less risky on our approach, but I'm looking for it to move to, let me see again. Okay, all the way to 16.50, and that will turn 10,000 into 10,000. And my risk is here. I'm using a full risk. The risk reward, you can always adjust it. And for example, I'm going for 10,000, but you can always say, okay, let's go all the way to 1450, like Jose is telling me, 1450. Now at 1450, that will be 20,000. So asymmetric risk, you're risking $10,000 to make $20,000. Leo, this is amazing. I think this is one of the greatest. I think the work we have done and the guidance we provide every Wednesday, this is amazing. And guys, I will not close this, either close by stop loss or will close by the take profit, but it's a guidance, because week by week, we'll be updating how the Mexican peso is doing. But if you look at what the COT data that Leo provides, and you look at the ability of the Mexican peso to keep strength when the euro, the pound, the New Zealand, the Australian dollar, all the other currencies were weak against the US dollar, you know this is going to happen. Now, just to end my participation on the Mexican peso, this is what we call head and shoulders. This is shoulder, left, right, and this is the head, and this is the neckline. Okay? Why is this important? People think that the neckline has to be horizontal. No, the neckline can be diagonal. But once you break this candle, this is the candle that tried to go up, but it couldn't. So it was sold. Okay? That already happened. That means that the price already had a retest of the breakdown. You see right there, look, went up, couldn't make it happen past the level. Okay, it couldn't continue, and now retest, and lower we go. Leo, long Mexican peso. That's the trade right now. Long Mexican peso, ticker symbol MXN. When it comes to trading, it will be short USDMXN. That's the trade we have today, Leo. What do you think?
I think it's amazing because we are already telling people about this, everyone about this. I think this is the third week that we talk about Mexican peso. And if you think that right now USD may lose the steam, so this is put more power in this trade, and things is going exactly where we said. So I'm extremely confident with this.
Yeah, and then the most important thing is the guidance. Okay, we have the guidance, we have everything, so we just have to pay attention and continue providing that guidance. I'm also, please guys, remember last week I talked about the kiwi, I talked about milk. Like this week we're talking about OJ, delicious orange juice. Last week we talked about milk. Milk is a real thing. New Zealand, things are getting better. I think there's a lot of traction that we're going to get in the second half, but we have to start positioning on the New Zealand dollar, okay? Kiwi against the US dollar. And right now, if you look at the monthly, of course, February was a pause, but think about why. Look at this. So basically you have from 1, 2, 3, 4 months of bullish. What is just a red month? You know what is a red month? A red month, it's pullback. Pullbacks in the direction of the trend. What is the trend? The trend is up, my friends. I'm going to use to remember you, Kiwi dollar, ticker symbol NZD/USD. I'm buying Kiwi dollars, and I'm looking at this. Look at that, Leo. Leo, perfect pullback to the 38.2% of Fibonacci. 38.2% Fibonacci. You know what's coming? We're going to retest all that delicious liquidity right there. What a juicy monthly liquidity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All that. Ooh, right there. So I'm still long. I'm still a buyer of New Zealand dollar, and I'm looking to close all that. That will be 5% upside. I will take home at least 300 pips, my friend, with one standard lot. If you have a $5,000 account, you're looking for almost 50% profit. You will be taking home potentially $3,000 in profits by buying the Kiwi on the pullback. That's what I'm looking, Leo. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. We already talked about this trade also, I think last week, if I am not mistaken. And we also have I think the biggest thing here is it's the USD, because as soon as this lose this thing as we think it's going to do, we have nice trades on everything. And I'm just looking now at what COT data is talking about the QE. So let's see if you have something screaming. No, we have nothing that's it's really screaming, nothing. I think it's more about the USD. And right. I also have another trade here that people will like a lot. Where is it here? Okay. So, well, this is the Palladium. I really like these commodities because they have, like I said, in orange juice, cycles that they respect it because I'm not saying that euro does not happen in real life, but Palladium and orange juice really happens in real life because you have people consuming, and you can, how can I say, you can predict how things are going to happen. And right. you also, for example, know that maybe Palladium is going to be used on some new technology and things like this, and this is more predictable than other things. So if we look at Palladium, we have two COT data signal that is, and it's not any signals, it's two extremely powerful signals. The first
Right.
one is sell exhaustion. What is this telling us? That's telling us that the speculators, the non-commercials, sold everything they had. So
Right, exactly.
they are, yes, they have all the money in margins, so they don't have to sell it anymore. When I say they don't have, it's because first thing, non-commercials, they have some kind of their pockets have ends. Okay, so it's not like commercials that they can roll stuff and keep money, putting money. Non-commercials, they have the infinite amount of money. So what I do is I go to previous positions of open interest, and I do some kind of average. And truthfully, it's a median with some standard deviation. And when I see something it's out of expected, I mark it as a signal. So we have right now code data telling us that maybe these guys sold more than they sold everything that they could. And we also have a possible bottom on the COT index, that this one also is extremely powerful. You can see here that we have this, let me get this span. We can, okay, I think you were seeing my wrong screen, Jose. Sorry, my friend.
No worries, no worries. Just keep uploading. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes. So what we have is, if we see here, we have this index coming all the way to 50. When it comes to 50, I have a signal. Okay. And also, as I said, we have here a sell exhaustion that we look at it right here. Okay, right here, it's peaking. So if we come to the charts, this is exactly aligned with COT data. We can see that we have this powerful short selling here and coming all the way down to this amazing demand zone. Okay, so we have here people ready to buy again, to close profits. So let's say in the worst case, we have this coming all the way down here. So right now we are here. So let's talk about numbers. Okay, so we are talking about almost 2,000 pips. Let's say against all the way to here to, it's wrong what I did, 16, yes, it's right. So 15,000 pips. So here we are talking about risking 200. This is for the micro lot. We are talking about risking $200 to make $1,000 and $1,500. So if you are more,
it's a great return.
Yes, if you are more aggressive in risking $1,000, we are talking about $80,000. So it's 1 to 80. And one nice thing that I like this is different from, let's say, I'm going to show you something here, but do not take it as a trade. Okay, so sometimes I see some traders doing and teaching things like this. So you come here to this bottom and you do a trade like this. So you do a really small stop loss, which a huge take profit, and so you are going to risk a little bit and you are going to make a lot of money. Okay, the odds of this happening is extremely low, and in the other hand, the odds of this happening is extremely high, because this is not it's the guidance Jose has been talking, because this is not us playing with the charts. The charts was the last part of it. the most important is we have the intelligence of what the big boys are doing, what non-commercials are doing, what speculators are doing, and we can see that they are increasing. They did increase. They did increase their shorts. Okay, you can see here to a point where in the past, when they hit this kind of short positions in the past, they usually take profits, and this is happening. This is showing on the charts right here. So that's why we are taking this trade too. I'm not saying that I do not believe in technical analysis. I'm just saying that doing this kind of stuff, that just trying to hit the bottom with the precision, with a small stop loss, and hoping to have a big take profit is the main reason why most of the traders are losers in this markets. Not because the markets is extremely is extremely hard, but it's because traders behave like the things are extremely easy, and it's not, because this is markets, and you have to always have in mind that on the other side of the screen you have another person, and this person have the same purpose as you. It's make money, and to one person or to a lot of persons to make money, a lot of people to make money, some others have to lose. So don't be on the lose side of the trade and doing this crazy stuff as expecting one little bit step loss to make a huge profit. You can hit this one in your life, but doing stuff like this that we are showing you using COT data, like I show you on Palladium and orange juice, this is the right stuff to do. The charts is just a consequence of what the traders are doing, and we also showed you with the USD Mexico some weeks ago, and now Jose brings a beautiful information of what's happening. Why we now know why this moving is happening. Okay, we know what the big traders are doing. Now we know why it's happening, and we have with this a nice perspective where this trade can go. This is trading, my friend. This is trading. Okay, trading is not standing on the front of computer doing a lot of trade. No, this is bullshit. This is trading. Okay, that's the difference of a professional trader and someone that just come to the market to lose money. What do you think, Jose?
Absolutely. Well said. And that's the most important, guys, the guidance. And that you guys know that you can come here and we can take a look at the charts, but we're looking to position ourselves. A lot of day traders, people want to just say, oh, I place a couple of trades, one trade and make money. But we're looking for people to keep their jobs, be good at what they are, architects, engineers in Brazil, everyone. But also find a way where you can actually ask questions and we can develop strategies, positioning, and you get the data. That's the most important, the data, the science. That science that is going to trump the mysticism and the magic of people thinking that, oh, well, let's pray and hope, let's see what happens. No, you understand your risk and you position your risk to go for the kill. That's the most important. That's what we do with the COT data, the COT data, and how we position ourselves for the next couple months. I'm talking about summer 2023 and what we think is going to happen to the US dollar and how that is going to affect commodities, currencies, and also stocks.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what we have for you guys today. I think that's it, Leo. Those are great ideas. And like I told you, when we have a few ideas, good ideas, not just a bunch of random setups, the most important is to focus on the best entries. And from that point, that's it for me today, my friend.
That's it for me too. Really, really nice meeting again, Jose.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that we'll see each other next Wednesday. Remember, guys, if you have questions, reach out, send your messages. We're here for you guys. It's stocks that you guys want us to look into, some nice trade ideas. Be always open to communicate with us because we are here for that as well. Okay. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, my friend. You take care. Okay.
Thank you, Jose. I'm going to leave here on the description of the video mine and Jose Instagram and Twitter. So if you need something, if you have a question, you can hit a message, drop a message to us, and we're going to have pleasure to answer it on the next show. That's it. Thank you, Jose. Bye bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Tchau.
See you next week.
Obrigado. Obrigado,
Tchau, tchau.
Brasil. Tchau, tchau.